Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, a couple of clarifications. Number one, I'm trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down in the description area to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through futures. And as a little nugget of maybe interest for you stock and option traders, there is no pattern day trading rule within the world of futures. I'll say that again. There is no pattern day trading rule. Second, I am trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? If you go to that link that you see right up there on the screen, that is the one that I am using. I would recommend, and it'll explain how it works. But in a nutshell, a prop firm allows you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So make sure you check out that link and use that link because it'll give you a discount. Prop firms are always running various promotions. So no matter when you're watching this video, that link will ensure you get the current promotion. So make sure to check that out. If you do have interest in not only futures, but then also trading futures through a prop firm. So I will go ahead and pause the screen recording software for now. And as soon as I find a potential trade, I'll get it rolling again. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here. And out there for a quick $50. Oh, I should have scaled out. Granted, it's hindsight. Had I gotten out and it spiked in the other direction, I'd be saying, oh, I'm glad I got out. But not seeing that it came down some more, of course, hindsight saying I should have scaled out. So there's hindsight voices for you right there in real time. Again, had I gotten out for 50 and then the price just went straight up, I would not be sitting there saying, oh, I should have scaled out. No, I'd be sitting there saying, I played that one really wise. But because it kept on going down, what did my mind automatically default to? Oh, I should have scaled out. Well, yeah, no kidding, because we're all great traders in hindsight. So okay, starting off with $50 there. Let's see what else I can find. All right, I am going to get short here. That green line is to take out one of my contracts. There we go. I missed that one. So still have 2 left. So stop is that green line now. If we can get a move down here, I'll move my stop loss to break even, but I want to see some movement in our favor first. There we go. All right, so I'm going to move it in front of the blue line, meaning now this is a winning trade no matter what. So again, not a question of if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? Always a good spot to be in. The best spot to be in traders. Again, I have no worries. Now, it's not if I make money, how much money am I going to make? Great spot to be in. So now it's just a question of can we get the push to the downside? If we don't, that's okay. Like I said. Okay, I'm going to move this down to these highs right here so you can see my win is getting bigger and bigger as I move down the stop loss. I'm short, so for you beginners, that means I want to see prices go down. Then I'm going to move it down some more. Yes, I'm getting very aggressive, but that's okay. There we go. So now up 117 on that trade. Very, very good. Happy with that one. And again, if we walk away with one thing from that one, get yourself. The sooner you can get yourself into that spot where you're asking the question, it's not if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? That is truly the most stress-free spot, the best feeling spot that we can have as traders. So, in fact, I would call that the sweet spot of traders. When you can get to that point where you get to say, the only question I have right now is not if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? That is the sweet spot of trading. All right, I will pause. Let's see if we can find something else. Well, full disclosure, yes, once again, going back to the whole idea of hindsight and it being a judge, should I have gotten as aggressive as I did? No, clearly not. Look at that breakdown. And I do want to give a shout out to Apple Cider guy in the chat room right there. He's the one that threw out the bear pennant. So that's why I was watching that from a bearish point of view. So thank you, Apple Cider guy. And that's the benefit of being in a chat room is sometimes you're looking at other things, you lose track of things, and then you're like, oh, let me check. Oh, well, yeah, I agree. That looks really good. So just a beautiful, beautiful bear pennant pattern there. Worked out very nicely. I would still say I'm happy with how I traded it. Could I have done better? Yeah, But again, if had the price come up and it hit me out on that tight stop and then kept going, I would not be sitting here complaining and saying, "Oh, I played that wrong." I'd be saying, "Oh, wow, I played that one really smart. I'm glad I got tight with my stop loss." Right? So that's just hindsight for you. All right, I'll pause. All right, I am in there short. Took out. Good. There's a delay. All right, well. So again, I wanted to have 2, but there was a delay. I wasn't sure if my orders were getting put in there or not. So I wanted to still have 2 right now, but I am back at that sweet spot. All right, let's go move it down here. So not if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? Little irked about that. Like I said, I wanted to have 2 right now, but there was definitely a delay from when I was getting clicking to when my orders were showing up. So, all right, so out there now up 200. So, okay, no delay on that one. Yeah, there's definitely from me clicking to hop out instead of just saying order filled right away like it should have. It was, there's a delay. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. That was got myself in that sweet spot. I love it. It's 9:51, so I've been at it for 21 minutes and I'm up basically $200. And I don't know many places in the world where you can make $200 in 21 minutes. Sorry for the awkward pause, but this is genuinely live. This is not like a voiceover where I'm talking, this is me talking right now in real time. So I'm trying to analyze, look around, which does create sometimes those awkward pauses. But yeah. So point being is, I would, and let's say I was up $20 right now. Would you ever go up to somebody making, let's call it, 15, $20 an hour and be like, I made $20 in 20 minutes. I'm not very happy about it. You would never do that because you would realize that makes you sound like a greedy, detached savage. Now in this situation, I'm very happy I was aggressive with my stop loss because here we have one that went straight back up. So yes, this is a situation where hindsight, it makes me feel good about my decision. Now, granted, I played it like I should have, regardless of the outcome. So even on the ones where it would have been okay, that I still played it right. So in other words, the reason why I played it right was not because the price ultimately came back up, but it was because I followed the plan. I got myself to that sweet spot, and I was like, you know what? I want to stay in the sweet spot. Let's make sure it's a winning trade. But yeah, in this situation, hindsight certainly is making me look smart. Those other ones, yeah, hindsight didn't quite make me look smart, but here we are. This one looks smart. But regardless, I still played all 3 of them, or I played all of them right because I followed the plan. And that's what trading is about. Follow your plan, follow what the strategy is. And for the sweet spot strategy, if you want to call it that, I totally just made that up. So don't go start Googling sweet spot strategy. But wow. Quite the move here. Well, some shorts are getting roasted. I hope they're using stop losses because I can see people thinking, yeah, I want to play this before it rolls back over. Now this thing's just going straight back up. So on that note, I feel like moving on with my day, I'm going to go ahead and call it good. And that is a nice thing about having multiple streams of income is you can pretty much be in control of your time, which I would argue is the ultimate wealth. So no, I'm not a full-time day trader in the sense of day trading is my only source of income. No, it's actually a very small. I have many streams of income, and this is why I call this a side hustle for myself because I have real estate, I have the teaching business, I have dividend stocks, I literally own farmland, I live in Iowa. So I have that's an income. I have multiple streams of income, and I would encourage you to do the same. That way you have flexibility of time, because if you have to depend on one stream of income, especially if it's day trading income, that's going to be so much pressure and stress on you that I'm not quite sure it's possible. I couldn't do it. If I had to depend on day trading income and that was my only form of income, I have no problem at all saying I would not be able to do it. But anyways, I want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering that'll walk you through how I build consistency, how I'm building and managing risk, which is important. And then just make sure you have the proper framework for the markets. I've learned that a lot of people show up. And when I say this, the site's been around since 2013. So this is not some sort of fly-by-night operation, but I've worked with many traders and many people show up with the best intentions and they're doing things that seemingly make sense, but they don't actually make sense. And those are the types of things that I want to cover to make sure that you have the right framework for your approach in the market. So whether you're new, whether you're struggling, I'm confident this class can help kind of make sure that you're in the right spot, you have the right thing, or you have the right understandings on how things should be used, or maybe things should not be used. So make sure you get signed up. Go to claytrader.com/live, or just use the link down in the description area so you can learn about when the next live class is. So thanks for watching. Take care. And as always, if you appreciate these videos, hit that like button. And if you want to support the channel in a super free and easy way, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really does help out. Thanks for watching.